A big thank you to MPB for supporting the channel and for sponsoring today's video.
Again, what's this, mayonnaise?
2 huge vats of mayonnaise.
I love mayonnaise. Do you think I should take it?
It's like you're in prison.
Let me out! No! I'm in photography prison! No!
I want to take moody pictures by the seaside. Anne.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thanks for coming out with me.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're a street photographer? You just moved from Brighton to London.
Yeah, I have.
Like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah, it's crazy. In 2020, I think when lockdown started, I refound my passion for photography. To be honest, I always really liked it, but I didn't really get it. You know, you look at like a photograph and you just kind of, I don't really understand what this means. And so I just wanted to try it out myself. And I used to be incredibly shy. So I think that's why I thought I'm just going to throw myself in it. And I haven't regretted it.
Did you really know anyone when you moved to Brighton? Or do you think photography would help you meet people?
Not necessarily. I do really like that I don't necessarily have to meet people in photography.
Fair enough.
That it's a solitary thing, that you just go out by yourself and just spend time with yourself, I think.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, we met through Framelines, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
You joined the community
I
and
did.
we set these monthly assignments. And every month we're like, wow, Anne's pictures are amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And we can't keep featuring Anne.
No, I've been enjoying it very, very much. It kind of like, even if you don't manage to go out and shoot the assignment every month, you just kind of like go through your archive and look at it in a different way, if that makes sense. Sometimes I find pictures that I've shot like a year ago and thought like, oh, this really isn't good. But like for the assignment, it just works so well, and then I edit it and it's actually a really, really good picture. I think for me that really like helps me to kind of like reevaluate my work.
Yeah.
And also like just going out and shooting with the assignment in mind. Because I usually don't do that. I just go out and like shoot what I see. With the assignment in mind, I just find different things. And I do really like that. I went out yesterday and thought it was a good idea to go to central London on a Saturday evening, and it was so awful. I had the worst time of my life because it was so busy, and I don't know if you have that still, but I just get so incredibly anxious when I haven't been out shooting in a while.
Yeah, definitely.
I get really bad anxiety.
It's like I can take a picture I'm happy with and it'll kind of sustain me mentally for maybe about 2 or 3 weeks, maybe.
Yeah.
But then it's just like this constant like, oh, I need to keep producing.
Yeah, I don't really have that yet. Like I think I'm also like incredibly hard with myself. So when I get a good picture, it's just kind of like good, but like that's coincidence. I need to like go out again and again. I think once I'm in this like mental headspace of I'm not good enough or like I've lost it, and then combined with like a new place, it just like yesterday I was so anxious, and there were so many people and I literally couldn't see anything. So you just kind of like ask yourself like, have I lost it? How
do you get past that though? Is it just some days things click and you're a bit less anxious, or do you have like an exercise?
I think I need to go through pain and suffering to kind of like refine my flow. I think I need some suffering. Like I tried to yesterday, because I went to Piccadilly Circus, I just kind of like tried to find some quiet spaces and just kind of like mentally reset.
In Piccadilly Circus?
I walked to the mall.
Okay.
And there was no one, because Piccadilly Circus was literally like, why are you all here?
Yeah.
But it's also Christmas. So like everyone was looking at the Christmas lights.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a reset from 5 years shooting Brighton. It's a bit more sparse there, isn't it? There are more quieter moments to be found there.
Yeah, I mean, like in the summer it gets really busy, but like it's a nice busy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you see loads of like quirky people on holiday, people just going for like on a day trip to go for a swim. Whereas here you have a hardcore, I don't know, tourists that love it. And I think I need to kind of like find my flow in that. Also, like I think I need to change my approach, how I shoot, because I like to walk quickly and just kind of like capture the scene.
Yeah.
I'm not really someone that stays or lingers, but I do think also because London is so big, I do need to kind of like try that approach, you know, kind of like try and rethink like how you compose and how you see scenes.
So we've talked a lot about Brighton.
Yeah.
You know who else is based in Brighton?
Who?
MPB. Very exciting to be partnering with MPB on our upcoming videos. It means we can do more interviews like this one with Anne, maybe even travel a bit more or try out some new gear along the way. So if you're thinking about changing gear and you'd like to try something new, it's a really great time of year to experiment with fresh focal lengths or even a new format like digital medium format. MPB buy, sell and trade used photo and video equipment, and it's all checked by experts so you know exactly what you're going to get. And every item comes with a 12-month warranty, which gives you complete peace of mind. If you want to check it out, head over to MPB through the link in the description. I feel like getting to know you the last 2 or 3 years, maybe. It's really interesting to see.
I think it's been 3 years.
3 years now.
Yeah.
It's been really interesting to see how your photography, I think, reflects your own personality.
You think?
Yeah, for sure. The way you approach post-processing as well. Clearly inspired by movies.
I think so, yeah. By movies, by loads of stuff, actually. I think I get inspired by music a lot as well. And I try to... what I love to do is when I get anxious or when I feel like I haven't been out in a while or like I don't know how to like approach. I love to listen to music when I shoot. And I know loads of people say like you shouldn't do it because you can't like really hear your surroundings and stuff like that. I think that's bullshit. I love it.
Hot take.
Yeah, I love it. And like if you miss like a scene or like if you miss a shot, so what? That's how I see it. Sometimes I need to miss a shot to kind of like get a bit frustrated and get going.
And then do you change to like an angry song after that?
Yeah, no, I love to listen to classical music.
Okay.
Or something like that. You know, like without like much lyrics, kind of like calm you down. You're in your zone, and you just kind of like feel like you're like in a bubble, a little bit.
Say you take a picture that you're happy with and you were listening to a certain song at the same time. Do you kind of remember that song?
I do, yeah.
That's cool.
I do. And I know I've got like a classical song playlist and then I listen to it when I edit and it kind of like plays into it as well.
Your pictures do have a very consistent, I hate to use the word moody, but...
You think they're moody?
Not want to know, what's the best
word? I
love it. I don't want to say
melancholic?
I don't want to say cinematic either, but there's you commit to a certain vibe.
Yeah. Sadness and despair. Melancholy.
Well, I don't know.
Moodiness.
I would use the term romantic.
Romantic? Oh, I like that. I like that more than melancholic.
Yeah.
I guess so. I think it's not just the editing. It's probably also like what I choose to shoot, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
I like emotions and interactions in people. I think that's something that I look out for. Like if someone was like hugging or kissing, right, I would shoot that.
Yeah.
It's just really beautiful. It's really long to find. It's really long. I think it's really long to find yourself in like editing and what you shoot. I mean, I really struggled with it for a really long time to understand who I am in like photography. What I like, especially at the beginning, like I looked so many like YouTube videos and interviews, and I never really understood who I am or like where I stand. But I do think the longer you do it, the more you understand yourself and get to know yourself as a photographer and as a person. But you're also with editing, beat myself up about it like at the beginning like a lot. And now it's getting better. So just keep doing what you're doing.
It's tough, isn't it? Just does boil down to just keep on keeping on. I
think especially if you haven't learned it, like you're teaching it yourself, you just kind of like, I don't know if it's because I'm German, but I need some kind of like guidance. It's like, is this right? Because at the end of the day, it's creative, so you can basically do whatever you want. So you're just kind of like there in this universe of you can do whatever you want, and you just kind of like, but what is that? And you just kind of like need to try and find yourself again, also with editing, and that's really hard.
It is hard.
Because you like it and then you look at it, at least me, and then I hate it.
There's no shortcut as well. Yeah, like
No.
you think it's good, and then you look at it like 2 hours later as well,
You're
and you're
like,
like,
oh my God.
what was I thinking?
Yeah, literally. And then you have to do it again, or I hate. Oh, it's really hit and miss. Not so much anymore. I think it's because I'm doing less. I used to over-edit my pictures a lot,
Yeah.
and like the less you do, the better it is.
Because you post on Instagram.
I do
Regularly.
try to post regularly. I find it really difficult because you're like in this, you're almost being told what to do and how to post and what to post. And I really don't agree with that.
Yeah.
And I really don't like it. And I don't know, it doesn't give me anything. The only thing it gives me is anxiety. You know? Like that you don't like, I don't know, this whole like, oh my God, I don't have reach, or no one sees my stuff because of the algorithm. Like, why? This is like, I don't know, I don't get it. So I do post, but I don't really care about it too much. I'm really happy when people like my stuff, obviously. And I'm happy when people reshare my posts. Like, I've found amazing photographers on Instagram, and I've connected to a lot of people, and I think that Instagram is really good when it comes to that, but other than that I think it's bullshit, especially the whole number stuff and like telling people how much steps they've done, like how productive they were today. Oh, if they've done like only 2 frames and 20,000 steps, not a very productive day. That's just bullshit. Like, I don't care. Why do I have to see this? Yeah, but like it's also this kind of like mindset of like, why do you have to share everything? Like, why do I have to see this as a photographer? You know?
Yeah.
I don't care if you're doing like 30,000 steps or 50,000 steps. Just take pictures. I find it really difficult. Obviously I've shot in London before, and it's completely different to Brighton. But I do have some things that I look out for. Like, I really love reflections, and just kind of like a bit more like abstract things.
Yeah.
So I think this is a really good place to find that. So I might, especially like, or like at least at the beginning, I might concentrate on that.
So
But I do think I will change my approach, yeah.
technically you'll change anything? Because when I first met you, you were shooting exclusively with a 24mm lens, and I was like,
I did,
you're a
yeah.
serial killer.
No, I know, this is like the lens I started out with. Because, again, I thought like, I think I just need some suffering, you know, to kind of like get better.
Genuinely,
I
I think as a focal length, I think it's probably the hardest one you could possibly choose.
It's really good for hip shooting.
Yes.
If you kind of like, if you are, or if you have like more anxious days, or like if I'm quite anxious and I go out shooting, I like to use the 24 because you can just, I mean, this is not 24, but like you can literally just hip shoot like that.
Give us another hip shooting demo, but a bit higher. Yeah, great.
Yeah, you can literally just like hip shoot, and people don't necessarily notice you, but you know that they're in the frame.
As is everything else.
But
Yeah,
like, I don't know,
cool.
like if you get used to it,
Yeah.
you can get incredibly close, which can be like really nice, and people, I've never had a bad encounter with anyone, so
No.
you can literally just get into people's faces and they don't even necessarily notice. I think I have my 24. But yeah, this is the lens I started out with.
What drew you to it? Were you thinking in terms of like movies, and because it's quite a common focal length in film?
I don't even know, you know. I saw some pictures of New York,
Right, yeah.
and I do think that person shot with 25, and I thought like, that looks 24, and I thought like, that looks so sick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a 24.
The drama you get from it.
Love it.
It's a heavy lens too.
It's quite heavy, especially compared to the 35.
Do you still hip shoot, or are you feeling a bit less anxious these days?
I don't really hip shoot with the I try to hip shoot with the 35.
It's difficult with the 35.
I try to do it with a 50.
That's impossible, mate.
That is so tough. At least you just kind of like, you just get like people,
Yeah.
I don't know, you half of people's faces. And then you get really frustrated.
Yeah.
And then again, you think like you're not good enough. And then you're just kind of like in this circle of like, should I be doing this because I can't lip shoot with a 50? At least that's...
How do you get out of these periods of self-doubt?
Sometimes I just take a break.
Yeah.
Like if I feel like I can't get over my frustration, I take a break, or I don't know, sometimes even it's like your setup can be really frustrating. So sometimes I just put my 24 on and whip shoot, and it works. And then you get a really good picture and you think like, oh, I still got it. You know, maybe I, at the end of the day, it's not that serious.
This time of year, we're going into literally the toughest time of year for taking pictures in the UK. In my
It
opinion.
is.
This is just brutal. Like, autumn's done. It's now cold.
I know, I'm incredibly bad at night photography.
Same.
Sorry.
That's all right. I just don't like... I don't really enjoy looking at night photography, really. That's the...
I think there's some really great stuff out there. I mean, like, especially, I think London is really good because you've got so many, like, lights from, like, buildings and stuff like that. So I think that can be really, really appealing. But, like, if you're in Brighton and you shoot night, there's, like, no one.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, you can kind of capture that as well, but it's not really, like, my type of photography. This whole, like, architecture, kind of, like, building stuff. I think I need at least one person in the picture.
Yeah.
Or bird or dog or animal, like, whatever.
All the food groups.
Yeah. Well, I think you just kind of, like, need to find, like, your piece of the cake in night photography.
Yeah.
Because, like, it must be fun. It's fun for people. Like, why is it not fun for me? I hate this whole, like, I don't know, I tried it yesterday and all my pictures just look really yellow.
Yeah, the white balance is
You have
tough.
to change the white balance. You have to change so many things. And I'm just like, I don't know if I'm too lazy, but I'm just kind of like, is it worth it? Also, what I really like about London versus Brighton is that everyone in Brighton just kind of like looks out to the sea. And you always get people's backs.
Of course, yeah.
You kind of like have to like look out for that and just kind of like see, like, also if you go to the pier, everyone just like looks out.
Did you really shoot anywhere other than the seafront?
Not really. That's like my main turf, the seafront and pier. I mean, I love the pier, like the light in the afternoon on the pier is amazing. But
Don't laugh at me tripping up.
sorry. Sorry.
Are you going to do anything to round off the Brighton pictures, do you think? A zine or something?
I've been thinking about doing a zine for...
I mean, we talked about it quite seriously about a year ago, so...
I know. I think I just need to do it. It would be really nice. But I do think I'm going to do something like a zine. A lot of comfort in collective suffering, you know? You just kind of... Because I always feel like I must be the only one that feels like that, because the only thing you see is people's pictures. So you're just like, oh my God, they're so great. They must just go out and like whack it out and have the best time. But I do think this whole, we all suffer a little bit doing it. Gives me comfort.
Yeah.
And I love talking about it as well with other people, just kind of like sharing your experience and your struggles. I think there's lots of like power and vulnerability in it. And I do really like that. I don't know if it's more like a women thing. Like I talked to Amanda like quite a lot about it.
Amanda Fordyce.
Yeah.
Her work is beautiful. Oh my God.
I don't know. It's just mind-blowing. Also her colors are so beautiful. You look at it and it's just so warm and positive and like almost like a hug. That's how I feel like about her photography.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And she's lovely as well.
Yeah.
Do you think you would take the pictures you take if you weren't as hard on yourself, though?
No, but it's a different kind of being hard on yourself, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, anxiety or not, I'm still going to be hard on myself and like really selective. And I don't think I can cut down on that. But I think to know or to like have a conversation about like the struggles or like mental struggles or like mental health when it comes to something that you deeply love is really, I think it's really healthy, you know.
It's odd though, because also on the flip side, the act of just going for a walk with your camera, I think is also very good for mental well-being.
Really?
Literally just getting out and walking, like...
I sometimes try to have this mentality of like, I'm just going to go out for a walk and then I just shoot what I see. And I think I need to get so much better at that, because whenever I take my camera and go out, I'm just like, I'm going to shoot something great.
Oh, you like feel like you had to come home with something?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
I think I try to push myself, which is not bad, like, but I try to push myself quite a lot to just go like, maybe just another hour, like just stay another hour, maybe you'll see something.
Ah, okay.
And then I just, don't see anything.
And then feel bad when you get back.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can see how you could.
But I've had countless of situations where I went out with really bad anxiety and then just took one picture, which was great. And then it just, you kind of get into the flow and you're just like, oh my God, this is such a good day. And then you're just out and you're like flying.
Yeah.
You know?
Those are the best days.
Yeah, love it.
I maybe have like two or three of those a year.
Yeah, I rarely do.
Yeah.
I think I had a really good run in the late summer. Like I literally went out like 3 days in a row and like shot really good stuff that I was really happy with.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of like went. Isn't it so mad to kind of like, and you just kind of like wonder what this is.
Yeah.
And I think this is where your self-doubt is coming from, that you think like, oh my God, I lost, like you walk around and you don't see anything. You just kind of think like, oh my God, I lost it.
Yeah.
I can't see anything anymore. And then suddenly you just kind of like change, something flips. And then you see a lot of things and you're like, oh, okay, it's back. I've recharged my energy, my battery.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And I do kind of like, I think about this a lot. Like, what is it? I want to find it out.
Are there kinds of photos you'd like to be taking more of in London? Like more couples interacting?
I'd love to try portraits.
Nice.
I'm so incredibly bad at portraits. Not just like asking people, but you just kind of like a dead bot.
Yes.
And then I just go like,
Yeah.
and it just looks terrible.
So,
what's your approach? You're like Mr. Portrait.
well, I used to think that the hard part was getting somebody to agree, but that's not the hard part.
Yeah.
The hard part is when they say yes, because then it is just like,
And then you
now
just
what?
kind of like, I'm super bad at like directing people. Like, okay, what do I want? Like, do I just, I don't know. And I think that's what I want to get better at.
I mean, truly, like everything else, it is just the more you do, the easier it gets.
I really like to incorporate like nature or like, as you said, like landscape. I think this is also like one of the reasons why I chose 24.
Yeah.
I do like to incorporate that into my pictures.
Are you going to attempt that around London, just because there is so much green
I try
space?
to.
Yeah.
I really try to, especially south is really green.
Yeah.
Gallery.
There's a huge park like directly in front of my house.
Which park's that?
The park in front of my house.
Of course.
That one?
Yeah, I know it.
And I think I'll try and like do something with that. But there are loads of parks like in Ladywell, there are like some parks. Try and go there. But I also do really like just like urban landscape, you know?
Yeah.
It's almost like, it's just this like emptiness of the city is something that you can capture into your photography. It almost reflects the emptiness of your own heart. I'm trying to do some Werner Herzog, but like I'm not really good at
Can you
this.
do your
like,
best Werner Herzog?
It's just, he's just so brilliant, and like his accent is, life is just pain and misery, and then we die.
So I classically forgot to film an outro. If you want to see more of Anne's work, you can visit her Instagram at Ann Graack. I'll link it down below, or on Iris Photos. If you'd like to join the Framelines community and get involved with our meetups and street assignments, that's also linked down below. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.